Hi, it's Elizabeth Mack with the Tallahassee Democrat, and you're watching Limelight Live. Today we're here at Still City Saloon, and joining me are Carrie Fisher and my lovely coworker Kati Schardl. And I thought that this week we would talk about Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. I just want you to all give thanks for all the wonderful things that's happening in your lives. There are some things going on. Some restaurants will be open, right, Kate?
That's right. In fact, for the first time ever, Still City Saloon will be open for Thanksgiving. They have a special menu. I bet Carrie can tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, well, we're doing family style stuff here. So for $18.95, we're offering either a turkey dinner, a baked ham dinner, or if you can't decide between turkey or baked ham, we're doing a combo dinner where you get portions of each. And for those who don't eat any meat or poultry, we're doing a lobster and crab stuffed grouper. With each of those, of course, with the traditional Ray style, we're going to offer up one of our saloon salads or one of our homemade soups. You get your choice of either cornbread, freshly made cornbread, or freshly made bread, and then you get to choose from 3 sides, and then it includes a dessert. And of course, we'll offer our kids' version, which is for $5.95, a smaller portion.
Wow, sounds like a feast.
It does. What led to you wanting to open up and, change it up a little and serve all these wonderful...
Well, to actually open on Thanksgiving, well, this is the first year that we're doing this. We've been open for 3 Thanksgivings consecutively, but never actually open to the public. The first time I did a big family dinner here myself with my parents and all of our family, and we had so many cars pulling in thinking we were open. The next year we came down to get some supplies, and we were here for about 40 minutes, and so many people came in thinking we were open, so this time we decided, let's just open and see.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll be able to satisfy the people that are coming and pulling on the doors.
Yeah, right.
Well, based off of what you're serving, I think they'll be pretty satisfied.
I hope so. We do make everything from scratch, and we hope to have good food and a good turnout.
Awesome. Okay, there are other places opening up on Thanksgiving as well.
There's a list. We've been running a list every day in the Tallahassee Democrat of restaurants that are going to be open on Thanksgiving Day, and that ranges from restaurants such as Ray's, where they're serving the traditional Thanksgiving feast, to Chinese restaurants serving an Asian menu. And then also there are several community dinners, free community dinners, if people are interested in volunteering or just going to eat with their fellow citizens.
I'll be volunteering this year at the Big Ben Homeless Club.
Oh, great.
And I am so excited. I just can't wait.
I've done that before, and it's a very satisfying thing to do.
It is.
And then you still, have the evening to party down with friends if you want to do that.
What are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my sister-in-law's house in Graceville, Florida, and we're going to have a traditional Southern dinner. I want to see my new grandnephew. I want to hold him and not let his feet touch the ground for a few hours. Then I'm going to come back here because I will, of course, have to work on Friday.
Yes,
it's going to be bad.
Friday. We're doing special Black Friday coverage. We can bring that to you. We'll be out and about. If you see us around, come up and give us a comment about what you're shopping for. I'll be there, so come look at my face.
On Thanksgiving week too, Elizabeth, it's traditional for there to be movies that open on Wednesday instead of Friday. So there's a slate of movies that's opening the day before Thanksgiving. So if you have your Thanksgiving feast and you take your nap after lunch and then you wake up and you want to go do something, you can go see a movie. One movie that's opening is Burlesque. It's the one that has Cher and Christina Aguilera. Yeah, I figured you want to see that one.
It seems like my type of movie.
Yeah, it kind of does. And then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's latest flick is opening. It's called Faster. It's a revenge flick. He's an ex-con. His brother was murdered. He gets out of prison and he's going to track down the killers, but he's also being chased by a cop played by Billy Bob Thornton and an assassin. So very exciting, very exciting. Then also the final installment in the Girl Who series. This one is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, the Swedish movies with Lisbeth Salander. That one's opening. A rom-com with Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal called Love and Other Drugs is opening.
And it's going to be a nice, sweet date movie to go see, just in case if you're thinking about pitching out some first dates, check out a movie that seems like one to go see together.
Oh yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal plays a Viagra salesman. I'm sure there'll be some interesting jokes. And I think there is nudity in the movie, so just be warned about that. And then the other movie that families are going to want to go see is Tangled. Is the latest Disney film with
Rapunzel.
Yes, about the Rapunzel, and she has magical hair. And I've seen like the trailer. I think it might be in 3D.
This is 3D craze.
I know.
It's just going around.
And I can't see in 3D. I put those glasses on and it doesn't do me any good.
I like it. I like 3D. I just feel like everything now. Everything is 3D. We're just moving on to the
Carrie,
future.
what's the last movie you went to see?
I'm the wrong person to ask about that.
You're always working.
A movie was 20 years ago. I'm a bad person.
Do you watch them at home? Do you get...
Not too often, actually, no. Not too often. But I gotta believe that Harry Potter will still be packed out.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I want to see that one too. Now, I know you guys do something here every Tuesday night that's really, really interesting to me, and that's the Science Cafe.
It's once a month on Tuesday nights.
Oh, it's once a month? Okay,
They book the venues and then we do it, but they've done it twice now and it's been a huge success.
Yeah,
Twice or 3 times?
Twice. That's with the FSU Mag Lab people?
Well, the Mag Lab did the first one. The second one was talking about the oil spill and the ramifications, and now they're going to do their third one on brain waves and brain stuff and all of that. So they try to encourage the general public to come. They always have different speakers. They're very proud of themselves too. That I guess they do this all around the country, but some of their team had been doing this in Gainesville, and they said usually the best turnout they had in Gainesville was like maybe 10, 15 people. Really? So they told us not to expect much. In the first one, I would say in about 6 minutes, about 90 people walked in.
Oh my gosh. That's
and the last one was it was standing room only in this whole restaurant. So it was kind of crazy. So they're very excited that they've been having a very good turnout.
That brings people in here to your restaurant that might not normally stop in.
That's very true. So we've been very happy with it because we try to offer a wide variety of meals from vegetarian to not, and so people come in and they're like, oh, excellent, and lots of good beers.
And you guys are always changing up the menu every week. It's like every week or every other week.
Yeah, we do themed cuisines for 2 weeks running, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays of each week. So we'll have some of that.
You really mix it up. That's
we try. We try to keep everything like everybody on their toes because we get a lot of regulars, but we get a lot of new people. But the regulars like to come in and see what else is happening.
We do have some other things going on this week. Friday in Apalachicola will be the historic Apalachicola Christmas celebration at the Chamber of Commerce from 4 to 8 p.m. It's just a short drive up the road. And it's a nice senior. Apalachicola is such a beautiful city.
And it's a really pretty because they light up the streets with luminaria, and Santa arrives on a shrimp boat.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, Santa arrives on a shrimp boat.
And also in Apalachicola is the Orman House State Park's The Orman House State Park will be celebrating its old-fashioned holiday, and that's from 5 to 8 p.m. obviously at the state park
in Apalachicola.
Alcoholiday is going on at Paradise Seafood Bar and Grill, and I believe you were telling me that Wednesday night they're doing something before.
The turkey bash with King Cotton and the Groove Merchants. That's all. It's a big deal. They do that every year.
Yeah. It seems interesting. I've read a little bit about it. It seems interesting. Opening up is the Nutcrackettes, a diversity celebration at Ruby Diamond, which will be at 8 p.m. But then
World Ballet is doing that one.
Yes. And then the Nutcracker, not the Nutcrackette, but now the Nutcracker. You can catch that at the Hall Saturday at 8 p.m.
And then Pod to be
again at Sunday at 2:30. You have to have matinee days on the weekend.
Right.
If you're into the live music scene, of course, I'm going to bring you some live music that you can go check out at B Sharps. It's Leon Anderson Trio from 9 p.m. and that is on Friday. Joey Gilmore will be at the Bradford Blues Club. I think that's also on Friday.
That's also Friday.
And the Mike Tet will be at Hi-Fi Jazz Cafe also on Friday.
And I need to get something in really quick too about Tom and the Cats. Every year before the University of Florida FSU game, they do the Brawl for It All. Well, no, this is not the Downtown Get Down. This is a Brawl for It All, American Legion Hall, Friday night. Wear your school colors, duke it out on the dance floor, and that's what they like to do.
But I have to mention that also because it is University of Florida will be coming up here, and FSU will be taking them on. Hopefully we'll go for the big win. We'll be having a downtown get down, and that will feature the final round of the I Want to Be a Star competition. It's down to 2 ladies. They're going to be duking it out for a trip to New York. I think they're both really excited. I've talked to them, I guess, through the whole entire competition that's gone on. I've talked to all of the contestants. They all seem really stoked about it, so be sure to check that out. And also at Clayton Plaza, there will be the FSU block party, and that's always something that's for the young professionals, more rockin', more seasoned alumni for FSU. It's gonna be a really happening weekend, point blank. And I believe that is all of the time that we have for today. Thank you for joining me. Again, I have to plug, you can check out Limelight anytime on Facebook. It's facebook.com/LimelightTDO with 2 T's. Feel free to check that out for any events and updates as we go along throughout the week. Thanks again. This is Limelight Live. See you next time. Thanks.